Hi, my name is Meghan O'Connell, and I'm running for a seat on the Select Board. I'd like to spend a few minutes and talk to you about a few things. First, I'd like to tell you about what my qualifications are. Second, I'd like to explain why I'm in run and why I believe I am the better candidate. I was born and raised in Massachusetts. My early years were in Danvers, in the neighborhood where the Salem witch hysteria started, where neighbor turned against neighbor. I've lived in Tewksbury, Brookline, and Arlington before being priced out of there and moving to Westford 6 years ago. I have 6 children, the 2 youngest being adopted from China. 5 are still in school here, 2 at Westford Academy, 1 at Blanchard, and 2 in Crisafulli, while my oldest is a freshman at UMass Amherst. I'm a biomedical engineer by training, and have worked since the mid-90s in various quality roles in medical device and pharmaceutical companies. Early roles focused heavily on failure analysis, which is a discipline where one must investigate and understand as much as reasonable about something in order to design and implement changes to prevent the failure from recurring. In later years, I've led quality groups, where my role needs to balance the various needs of seemingly at odds stakeholders: operations, sales, finance, the FDA, patients, healthcare providers, etc. It requires a thorough understanding of risk management, negotiation, and being able to listen to the various stakeholders and understand what they really need. Only then can solutions be proposed and implemented. I truly believe this is a skill that is sorely needed on our Select Board. Why am I running for Select Board? I believe that one of the jobs of the Select Board is to ensure that policies and decisions made take into consideration all Westford residents. I don't believe that the incumbent, John, can truly do that. What do I mean? Many people are frustrated with the current Prop 2.5 override campaign. To many people, it appears the Select Board has not done nearly enough to drive level service cost savings, or at least to provide tax relief for those less fortunate. I myself have suggested several specific things to both the Select Board and School Committee in this regard. The schools could save $750,000 per year by bringing busing in-house, while maintaining the same level of service. Even if that might take a year to implement, that could be used to negotiate hundreds of thousands in savings in fiscal year 25. We could accelerate the mothballing of one school based on the 10% decrease in enrollment, which could realize another $600,000 plus in savings, all while transferring all student-facing positions to other schools. The Select Board could also implement a residential exemption, which Concord did last year, that would not only provide relief for lower-valued owner-occupied homes, but would also make it more affordable for younger people to buy a small home or condo here. Both suggestions were brushed off without any serious consideration. For example, if the override passed as is, and the Select Board implemented a 25% residential exemption, there would be effectively no change in taxes for a $700,000 owner-occupied home, and lower-valued homes would actually see a net tax decrease. More importantly, the total tax levy and revenue to the town would not change. Many people look at this override issue as black and white, as one side against the other. It doesn't have to be that way. A yes win doesn't have to result in people being taxed out of their homes, but it would take action by the Select Board. A no win doesn't have to mean that the schools will suffer, though again it would take leadership from the Select Board. Back in 2005, another override attempt here in Westford failed, with 60% voting no. That was for $3 million, primarily for the schools, representing a full 8.9% of the school budget. 8.9%. Has the quality of the schools deteriorated since 2005? No. Has the value of our homes deteriorated since 2005? Again, no. We can find savings as a town and at the same time ensure our schools remain top-notch. We've done it before. If there comes a time when all savings have been realized and we still need to ask residents for an override, the Select Board can ensure that all current residents of this town can afford to stay. If you believe that all residents of Westford should be able to afford to stay in Westford, then I ask for your vote on May 7th. Thank you.